Hey y'all, happy Mother's Day to everybody. I got home from church and we were getting ready to sit down as a family and have a late lunch. My husband had went to town and got some things that we needed. We had just sat at the table. Some of us had sat at the table to have lunch. My husband was cooking something, and I had sat at a table with the baby. And I got up to go to the bathroom, and the baby had fell out of her chair. She hit her head twice. Once she has a pretty good knot. The second hit, I don't know if she hit the table or the chair or maybe like the leg of the table or something, but she has a pretty good gash. It's about 1 inch long, and it is pretty deep. It's open pretty good. The doctor just left out, and we are going to go ahead and get some numbing ointment and put it in there and around it and wrap it up for the next 30 minutes. And then once that is numb, they are going to go ahead and put some stitches in it. She was bleeding, not a whole lot, but it was bleeding. She said that she was surprised that it didn't bleed really bad, because sometimes head wounds do. And other than screaming like right after it happened, she's acting completely normal. She's watching Paw Patrol, which she watches every time she goes to the hospital. It's one of her favorites, but she's acting like she's doing really good. There's no sign of a concussion. There's no, it doesn't feel like she has a skull fracture or anything. So because her pupils are good and everything, they're not going to do x-rays or anything. They're not concerned about her being internally injured. She just has this gash. Can I see your bubble? Can I see your bubble? So it is open pretty good. It's kind of deep. So the doctor's gonna numb it and then gonna she's gonna clean it really good and then stitch it up. So they just came in and they put some numbing medicine on the wound and they wrapped it up, and probably in like 30 minutes they'll come and undo it and test and see how numb it is. She literally did not even care that the nurse was touching her head. She's just so calm. She's such a good baby. She took some Notrin to help after this numbing medicine wears off. But Elena, does your head feel better? Yeah? Okay, that's good. The doctor's gonna come back in a little while, okay? She's doing so good. I feel so bad that she fell off that chair. She just wants to watch her movie. Alright guys, stitches are done. She actually fell asleep during stitches and we had to wake her up twice to ask her if she wanted her bicycle and then give it to her because she fell asleep. But they did 3 stitches in there and the doctor did really good. So if you watched my video from the other day, whenever I had brought her to the hospital the day after her birthday, I saw 2 separate doctors and staff that day with her. The first time I brought her in, I was told that she was fine. She came in for stomach pain. I was told I was overreacting. But I came back a second time, and that doctor who saw her that day and really sat down and talked with me, that is the doctor who just did her stitches. That's the doctor who we saw. I did record them putting the stitches in, quietly recorded, and the doctor says you cannot record due to hospital policy, and I wouldn't want to brag about having stitches put in my kid's head. So I'm not going to post that here. I'm not bragging in any kind of way. I just include y'all in what I do for the most part in my life, and sometimes that includes hospital visits. I don't feel like I am telling y'all too much, but we are at the hospital. And she's about to be discharged. They had just went out to get her discharge papers, and she is just completely fine. Again, she fell off of a kitchen chair and hit her head, and just happened to get a gash on her head from it. Things happen. Children fall. It happens, and yeah. So she's good. She's eating her popsicle and she's watching Paw Patrol. So we'll be going home soon. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.